to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of both. Everybody knows us, we go Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday, Polo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run up the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dam. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. It's Saturday, Polo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine all the time, our families will bring. And as the Lions run up the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the down. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the dance. Let them all come down to the dance. And we are back. Good morning. Cool, it is early morning. What's happening? 13 people. This is intimate. It's been a while since I've live streamed. The videos have been flying out, but the live streams have not, because I have a real job as well as Lionstv. It takes up a lot of my time. How are we, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. AG999. Let's crack straight on, mate. What we saying? I'm going to have to pull that laptop a little bit closer. I ain't going to lie to you. We are pushing half a Burke down here, and we are going in with another bid for Lewis Ferguson. Bright players. Well, look, I can tell the full interview. I've made no secret about it. Burke's done. He's here. He's in the building. I don't know why I haven't announced it yet, but it is done and dusted with Wally Burke on a permanent. He actually trained yesterday with our first team. Did the pre-season. So I don't know why I haven't. I'm pretty sure they'll announce that one today. And of course, yeah, well, look, we're here to discuss transfers, players in, players out. Players in won't take long, will it? But Jeb Wallace, of course, leaves the club yesterday. Keith and Bell turned down our contracts and went back to Holland. Benik Afobe is going to be playing Champions League football. And Alex Pearce will join Johnny Jackson at newly relegated AFC Wimbledon. So all the players that left got new bits and bobs. Conor Mahoney, I didn't have him on that list. Mahoney has also left. Oh, he's on that list. I didn't put Jed on the list. Mahoney has also left yet. Not sure where he's going yet. Just living his best life at the minute, I think, in RB, for judging by his Instagram story. Family man now, though. Congratulations to Connor. The Millwall stand. Yeah, this is what we're actually here for. It is the fixtures. The fixture release day is upon us. It's 30 minutes away from being announced. I don't know how this is going to work. Who did the sign-up thing to their phone where the calendar will automatically come through? That's what I'm hoping will happen. But I've already heard rumours. The Millwall stand, you said you wouldn't mind Sunderland at home first game. Yeah, or Sunderland away in the summer, obviously, because a lot of people go to Newcastle for the weekend. I wouldn't say no to that one. I have heard rumours. Things do fire into my inbox. Someone said to me our first game is Watford away, which I'll absolutely take. Someone else told me it was... someone messaged me on Facebook about half hour ago and said, Stoke at home. No, hang on. Oh, I've got two messages. I've got one saying, New Year's Day home to Rotherham. And someone else said first game at home Stoke, which is a little bit underwhelming, if I'm honest. But let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. The fixtures will be out. We can have a look through them and discuss other things. 29 people now in the live stream. I feel rusty. I won't lie with these live streams. I feel rusty.
First game, well, Tell, do you know what, Tell? I thought that this morning. I bet Jed's watching these. Well, he's a professional. He won't mind it. He'll probably thrive off it if I'm honest, won't he? But West Brom at home will be a very interesting one. If you're Jed Wallace, that's for sure. By the way, Tell, I just mentioned to you and any others on the stream, still got one sponsorship space left for this season. I can't shift it. So if you are interested, make me an offer I can't refuse. Because you have inquired before. I'm not just tapping everyone up in the stream. You have inquired before, Tell, haven't you? So, yeah, there we go. Kev S, how are you, mate? Wigan. Oh, yeah, it would be nice for you, mate. You're up that way, innit? Wigan away. Mahoney's not gone anywhere yet. I could see Mahoney at Wigan or Rotherham. Probably Wigan is closer to Blackburn, isn't it? But there we go. And you're saying Swansea away first game. Usually that's a fucking cold winter's game, isn't it? Cardiff at home, says Trevor Davis. Morning, Trev. Shout out to you. I know you are, and your missus and your little baby girl. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I don't know what I want. West Brom at home would be brilliant. I think Watford away for me is an away day that's always stuck out in my mind. It used to be like the first one I used to be allowed to go to on the train with my mates when I was about like 13, 14, maybe not 13. Maybe I'm trying to act like tough here. When I was 21, my old man finally let me go to an away game. But Watford away is always, obviously, a localish one. Always a big crowd. Always seem to do well there, off the top of my head. Lots of 1-0 wins of Alex Ray getting a goal. And, of course, the Neil Harris comeback game would always live in the memory. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. No, I thought you were saying something stupid, but it's not. So, Watford away, I'd love. West Brom at home, I'd love. Of course, we had Cooper away last year, which was really good. So Watford will be a big, we always get a lot of tickets for Watford as well. Predominantly when we played this, been a while. Morning, MFC Blaze, George Conley, good morning. I'm struggling to see these things, but I haven't worn the bins for a while. Morning, buzzing for the new season, first time season ticket. Oh, nice one, George. Where's your season ticket, mate? Let me know. Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. I've been to the Stadium of Light, but I've not been to a game. I was doing some work up there a few months ago. And my mate who I was working with is a big Sunderland fan. And he got us in the ground. We went down the tunnel. It's fucking huge. So, yeah, it's a good, they're a big club. I'm glad they're back in the Championship, to be fair. Edwin Mason says, being an exile, you're right in Emmerdale country then, Edwin, aren't you? Right in Emmerdale country. Someone just sent me a voice note how to do the fixtures thing. Nice one, Tel. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Steve Harper. I'm trying to change his font if I can. Oh, here we go. It's a fucking Wally. Well, it's not. It's a dating app. I'm all right, mate. Thanks. I'm good for that sort of shit. I'm seriously busy for the next 10 months now, so no dating for anyone now. No one's allowed. Laid up in New Zealand with COVID, Steve Harper. Coming back to South London in September, so looking forward to some nice home and away games. Fuck me, get well soon, mate. COVID, that's so last year, COVID. Is that still a thing? How we doing? Josh, good morning, mate. Joshua, do you know what? I think I came across I came across your Twitter page yesterday. I don't know how or why, but you're doing, I think it grabbed me because it said producer and other bits that I do. And I went, ooh, let's chat, mate. Might be able to plug you in some work experience occasionally. Yeah, it's a dating alert. Tessa. Well, I've got him early. Mark Pettinger. All right, it's a blast. It's a blast from the past, I was going to say. Blast from previous live streams. How are you, Mark? Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, it has. I'm good, thank you. Can't wait for the new season. Hopefully signing on the way. West Brom at home. Few people baying for Jed Wallace's blood after his decision to join West Bromwich Albion. I do get fed some information. I get fed a lot of information, actually. A lot of it's shit. But I do have, obviously, a few contacts. But I don't think Burnley were ever in the running. Jed Wallace to West Brom has been done for a while, behind closed doors. Go open this door because I'm hot. Really warm this morning. It's supposed to be 27 degrees today, but it hasn't materialised. 48 people in the live stream. We are growing as an entity in the live stream. We're still 25 minutes away. Have I jumped the gun here and got a little bit early? That was you, wasn't it? I don't know why. That's just random, that, isn't it? Joshua Spearing. Yeah, I thought, I don't know why it popped into my head. Jay Spearing. How many gigs you used to play for Bolton and Liverpool? Random. That's what goes on in my mind day to day, Josh. It was you. Definitely need the work experience. I do level 2, level 3 TV and film production college. Nice. Good choice. Good career choice. Took me till I was 35 years old, so I realised I wanted to do that. So I'm lagging a little bit behind. I'm stuck on YouTube. I don't want to sound stupid. When does the club shop reopen? I went to the club shop on the last day of the when it was open. I think that was the 1st of June. And I went and bought. I went in there. I said, "Is there anything left?" Because I wanted to give some giveaways. And she said, "I've got one box out the back. Look." She bought this box out, and I basically bought every shirt in the box, and it was like a £5 a shirt. And that was the last day the club shop was open. I think it reopens July the 1st. I'm sure it's July the 1st. Yeah, because they did advertise yesterday the new training kit. What are we saying about the new training kit? And I did that because I'm wearing Terrace Coat. Plugged that one in. You can get 15. Oh shit! I need to take that down. Got the wrong banner up. You can get 15% off. You can get 15% off all Terrace Coat clothing by entering code Lionstv. Oh no, get rid of that one as well. Oh no, it's our website. Okay, that's Patreon. So I'm just doing a little bit of graphics while we're waiting. Yeah, let's 15. Look at me just sitting there just working while you're all on the lines watching me. Sorry, 15%. What time are we? Look at me, I've jumped the gun. I was up early. I thought I'd just jump straight online. Fuck it. Nearly done, kids. Nearly done. There we go. Let's get that ticking again. There we go. Yeah, 15% off all Terrace Coat clothing forever. As long as the deal lasts. It's going all right at the minute, I think. I haven't really checked, to be honest. Oh, a few people jumping on. 64, 67. It's getting close to the time I did think this would happen. Josh, you think it's going to be... If it's going to be Rotherham at home. I think someone messaged me and said Rotherham at home New Year's Day. Someone else told me Watford away first game. Someone else told me Stoke at home first game. Danny F just comes in. He don't care who we got. He just wants to go moo, as does HS Fitness Millwall Tube. Shout out to the Millwall Tube. You are watching from college. You still pursuing that, man? I didn't think you fancied it. Seeing it through to the end. That's one thing you are, is you're not afraid to grind. You'll keep going like you do on your YouTube. Grafting on, mate. Love to see it. Right, 20 minutes away. I haven't won. I've decided now, on the back of a few conversations on here already. I want West Brom at home or Watford away first game of the season. I'd take those. Followed by Sunderland last game of the season away. Go and take the title up there at obviously have weekends in Newcastle. Sorry, I was watching a different comment then. All the best, Jed. Oh, listen, I'm with you, HS Fit. There's a lot of people growling that he's joined where he's joined. Good spot, Chazo Luke. He is wearing number 8 this season. And someone else with an eagle eye, Kieran O'Mara, noticed yesterday that Mason Bennett was wearing 10, the training kits. He was 10. Was that Jed? No. I can't even remember. The job was 7, wasn't he? I'm terrible with numbers and who wears what. My boy knows all the squad numbers. Ain't got a clue of any squad numbers, which is worrying. Where is Burke? Listen, Burke is done. It's done and dusted. He's in the building. I don't know. They just haven't announced it yet. He's signed on a permanent. Trust me. It doesn't take a lot to work out considering his Wikipedia page says Millwall. He put an Instagram story up of himself on a treadmill saying "Let's go" in a Millwall tracksuit, and he's changed his profile picture on Instagram also to a Millwall badge, picture of him in a Millwall shirt. Sorry, and then last night he put on his Instagram story like "Let's go again" or made out he'd been running all day. It was because he'd been running all day at Calmont Road. And I imagine they will get maybe it's just paperwork holding things up. But it's done. It's done and dusted. He will be announced as a signing. As soon as he does, I'll stick a video out. I'm well, thank you, Cole. It's a little bit early, isn't it? A little bit of a lucky one. You didn't want to get up this morning and bother to have a shower. I'll have a shower after I've done this. Which I never leave the house without a shower. Can I just clear that up? I can't do it. But this morning I was like, woke up at 8. I managed to have a little play around with the Barnet. I thought that'll do. Sometimes you wake up, it's like that. This morning I managed to get away with it. So I'm all right, mate. It's pretty wise online a little bit earlier than usually. Would be Chazo Luke, Burnley away. Burnley's a ground I've never been to. I think last season I did every championship ground. So who come down? Norwich, yes. That's my fucking knowledge. Who else come down? Norwich got relegated. Burnley got relegated. I've never been to Burnley. Who else come down from the Prem? My mind's gone blank. I'm not employed to worry about it. I'm not employed. I'm self-employed. I'm not self-employed. I'm not self-unemployed to be worrying about who came down for the Prem to cover a team in the Championship. Wigan up being they come up. Sunderland came up being there. And so there's 2 grounds I've not been to next season. Rotherham. I've been to Rotherham's old ground. God, that was a shithole. We drew 0-0 that day as well. Rotherham's ground I've not been to, their new one, or the newer one. And Burnley. Other than that, I've done them all again in the Champs. So they're the 2 I'll definitely be ticking off. Lots of away games this season are far, far away. I know, obviously, that should be obvious because they're away games. But I think it's out 7,800 miles. Shout out to Under the Cosh, a little bit of Big Parky in one of my mugs there. Nice coffee. Here we go. Harry Foster's ruined it for us all. Look. First 4 games. Stoke at home. Not interested. Sheffield United away. Be interested if it's a Saturday. Coventry at home. Not interested. Swansea away. Not interested. That's a shocking start to the season, isn't it? We do usually get something decent at the start. Did we start and finish last season at away? We did, which is rare. Well, you're the second person today to tell me Stoke at home is the first game. Someone told me Watford away was the first game. There's more dating apps. Listen, we're busy for the next 10 months. We don't need it. Don't need it in our lives. No, Jed hasn't yet been announced. He was at West Brom having a medical yesterday. Just watching the blow-up. We're still 15 minutes away. 100 people in the live stream. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Better raise the levels a little bit. How are we? This is the first live stream in a very, very long time. You just want Norwich away early, get out of the way. Well, because they're really good. Or you just... I like Norwich as an away day. That's some really good, but really painful away days. Norwich. Steve Morrison scored that well, didn't he? We went 1-0 up and then we lost 2-1. I nearly died that day. And then I went back a couple of years later and I could have nearly died again of an heart attack when we was 2-1 down, 3-2 up, and then we lost 4-3 after there was like 94 minutes gone, didn't we? It was still an unbelievable day. Good shout, Josh. You're not just a pretty face, are you? You reckon that Burke's going to be 7? Yeah, so what I can work out from photos yesterday or from things I know, Billy Mitchell will wear 8 this season. Mason Bennett's going to wear 10. I know some of you like all that shit. So I'm just letting you know. I couldn't give a fuck if they all didn't have a number on their back. If I'm honest, as long as their name's there, so I can tell who's who. Kean, what are you saying, Kean? You're saying Jed, not really our best player. He didn't play much last season. We still won games, and when they come back, he didn't really do much. I think he's best off out of it. I think, is he going? Isn't he going? Will we survive? Won't we survive without Jed? Well, it's the only one way to find out now, and that's just to get on with it. So here we go. What's this, boys? What are we saying, Watford? I've obviously asked a question. Who do we want first game, is it? Oh, Ross, missed me, mate then. Where's Rob? There he is. How's it going, Rob? You good, mate? Luton at home. Paul Nelson. All right, let's do this in the comments. Who do you want first game? One team and home or away. It's very simple. No doubt a lot of you will fuck it up. So, for example, Paul Nelson wants Luton at home. Who do you want first game? Not who do you think will get, because that's a bit difficult, isn't it? So to try and guess. Well, you got a 1 in 23 chance. It's too early to be doing math. Too early to be doing basic arithmetic. 13 minutes away. Anyone want to talk about Anyone else leaving? Conor Mahoney left the club. Mikael Kieftenbeld turned down a contract offer and went back to his motherland of Holland, old Corn Beefy. Alex Pearce left the club out of contract, went to AFC Wimbledon. Benik Afobe will be playing Champions League football next season. It could be Benik versus Messi in the Champions League. That's got to be an absolute. I'll tell you what. That one's for Benik Afobe's agent, because that is fucking outrageous. They've won the league 3 years in a row at Bruges. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'm sure even Benik, after the season he had, didn't think he'd be playing Champions League football this season. Surely. And of course, Jed Wallace left yesterday for West Bromwich Albion. There is videos up on Jed Wallace from yesterday. There's a little video up about me talking about the interview that Gary Rowett did, and he actually filmed with confidence. It's like he's got something new about him, Rowett. I know he talks bollocks before and gives us false promises. If you get the chance to watch it on the club's official website, have a look. It's definitely worth having a look. He's got a new swagger about him, Ray. It looks like he's got something, something we don't. I did enjoy that, and I put a video out on the back of it. Didn't think the video would do that well. It's currently our best video of the day from yesterday's, about 3,500 views. And I did videos on Jack Rodoni, who could potentially be coming into the club, and did one on a phobia, but it's a Lewis Ferguson video up. That's ticking nicely towards 4,000 subscribers. It's been a donation. Wow. Dave, you legend. Thank you very, very much. I've completely forgot. The super chats are open. You can donate to the channel if you so wish. That would be great. If you don't want to, not a problem. Please at least subscribe. We're touching 17,000, if I can say subscribe. 17,600 views. Also, the 6 sponsors we have, I'm going to plug it. You got one there. Usually, when I have like the free here, that's really hard to do, by the way. Joshua Spearing was here, hard days to do, because you've got to go back. There you go. The 6 sponsors I have, usually they go like that. Well, 5 have gone. I've still got 1 left. So if you are interested in sponsoring us this season, if you have a logo there, you'll get 1 million views of that logo. You'll get you'll get your website link in the description of every video we put out. So it'll be another 3 million views. And you get an advert to run pre-match and halftime during our live streams. So for some reason, I can't manage to get rid of one this year. So I've still got 1 left. Someone make me an offer on it. In my DMs, they're always open for business. Sunderland at home, full house, first game would be nice. Thanks for the donation, Dave, by the way. Very much appreciated. That would be good. Yeah, they're a big club. They bring a great crowd, don't they, Sunderland? I've not got a soft spot for Sunderland, but legend. Steve is another donation. I honestly forgot Super Chats was a thing. Honestly did. I've left the gun in the other room. Maybe I'll go and get it in a minute. Steve, how are you, mate? Morning, Dan. Would like a home game against QPR. You want the reverse of last season's fixture. Opening day fixture, of course, we drew 1-1. That is one Jed Wallace memory that will stand out for a long, long time when he scored that goal and run the length of the pitch. Brilliant. Good morning, Steve. How are you, mate? I know for a fact you'll be making a lot of those long-ass train journeys, because I always see you on them. Next season, Liam Buxton. Wigan at home, please. Would be nice, Danny boy. Wigan at home would be nice. Each to their own. Anywhere up north west for a Blackpool weekend, I would usually have been with you, but on the back of last season, I don't think I ever want to go to Blackpool again until the day not even when I'm dead. Don't send me there. Sheffield United, Danny Mooney, nearly got it, Dan. We just needed a home or away with that one. Here we go. Zampa's cracked it. Sheffield United at home, Zampa the line once. Thanks for tuning in, Zampa. Regular to the show. We've doubled up here. Norwich away, I think, but we'll get Wigan and we'll get smashed. Oh, fuck me, that's something to look forward to. Lovelace is another one. We don't know what's happening. We've got a lot on Isaac Tanto Lafay, but he's in the building. Saw pictures of him yesterday. What are we saying about the new training kit? Here's a man who loves an away day. Loves it. Thing is, you're like me. You moan like fuck, but I know you'll be there. But there's a lot of away games that aren't grabbing my attention this year. There could be a lot of live streams. I won't lie. There could be a lot of live streams. Sunderland home. I'm going to get... Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to get... I'm so hot. I'm going to have to go and get a fucking fan. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm fucking sweating my tits off here. Back in 2. Sweet Caroline. The times never seem so good. So good. So good. So good. Sorry about that. God, that's better. I've got the fan on. Can you hear that fan though, or is that disrupting? Shut that now. Is that fan disrupting the audio? Hopefully not. It's not very bright outside, is it? It's not very bright outside. David Roos, this is what you want. You want Burnley away. It's one I need to tick off, definitely. Derry, Shalom. Luton at home, first game of the season, you won. Anthony Smith, good morning, mate. You are hoping for Blackpool away. August Bank Holiday weekend, as you know. Ooh, only an hour from you as well. Ooh. You've got no excuse to stay out, though, with the missus if it's like only there. You want one further away. Of course, the Carabao Cup gets announced today. Good shout. It does get announced today. Right, so I want West Brom at home first game or Watford away. Or Sunderland away. I'll take any of those three. Shame there's no like recognised derby again this year, is there? I think Watford's the fucking closest. Watford and Reading. It's about as close as it gets this year. I said I went up to a club shop and I'd give loads of stuff away. But after the club shop, I went to the football shirt shop. People were asking me where this is. It's in Aldgate, just by Brick Lane. Look at this little beauty I picked up. Look at that. It is in absolute mint condition, by the way. It's an original. I did have to pay that for it. 200 of your finest English sterling. Beautiful bit of kit, that. I'm on the hunt for more stuff like that. Old retros, like one-offs and things like that. Have you come to the right place? As Mark Pettinger asked the right question at the right time. I could get in trouble for this. But I do know the kits and the colours of all three of them. Do I tell the 170 people online right now? No, when I say, oh, no stuff, and people go, he don't know, fucker, he chewed up his own arse, that geezer. Well, I do know the three colours of the kits, okay? And shut up, fucking, I'm going to tell you. Oh, fuck, I could get in trouble for it. I've heard a rumour. I don't know how true it is. But the home kit's similar to this last season's home kit. I've forgotten. No. The away kit is all yellow. And the third kit is Bournemouth style, black and red. That's what I've heard. It's a rumour. I don't know how true that rumour is. But they're the kit colours this year. Yellow, all yellow for the away. Third kit is like Bournemouth. It's like we had like CYC, the Gary Alexander sort of times. Bournemouth style. We were discussing tactics. So well done, Mark. You just plugged everyone in for the kits this season. What's the away one all yellow? Have I made that up? I can't remember. Yeah, the host, you're out of bed early, nice and early this morning, Stu. Yeah, Liam Bucks says you've got to forget about Jed now, Dan, and focus on ourselves and what your thoughts on Burke coming in. It's happening. I'll be amazed if they don't announce it today. But it's done. He's already in the building. I'm convinced. Watford away Boxing Day. We've been there before, mate, haven't we? Been there before. I can't remember the away kit was all yellow or all green. No, it's all yellow. It's all yellow. God, the old things are flowing. Now we're only 4 minutes away. Right, so I don't actually know what's going on here. Believe it or not, I'm good at editing and I can film stuff. But when it comes to technology, I'm shit. I'm one of them old people now that does this. You know when you're old, when you're doing this on your phone. And I have to go to my boy, like, do that for me. or when I'm at work, what's one of the girls? Can you just do that? Because I don't know what's happening with it. So I've synced it, I think, so the fixtures will just pop up on the phone. But we shall see. Has anyone else done that thing that you must have done? Someone must have done that thing that I don't know, someone's trying to catch me out there. I thought, no, I'm not reading that out. Yeah, someone else must have done that thing where you sync it from the link that the club put on. Surely. We're 3 minutes away. All the excitement. Biscuit, Bill fires in. Super chats are open. You're very kind, you lot. Thank you very much, Bill. All right, Danny boy, I hope you're doing well, mate. Come on, you guys. Biscuit Bill is back from down under, the expat. Thanks for your there's lots of side and I'm not getting sucked into that one. Oh, Charlie's in. Oh, Charlie's in. Right, you're saying you've seen them all, right? Well, I'll have to wait till the official launch. Just give it 3 minutes, and then who else I want to see come in the building? Liam Buxton. I'm sure you're about 18. You're calling me Danny Boyle as if you're younger. Never mind. No, I'm not saying it. No chance. Good question, though, Liam. Who would I like to see? Well, I think I would love to see Liam Ferguson and this Jack Rodoni come in. I think Rodoni's more of a realistic target. I don't know why we've bid 1.5 million for a player that's worth over 3.5 million. And if we are going to go back in, why don't we just bid that in the first place? Would like to see him coming in. I think we need. What's worrying me is I think we need a recognised striker, and I don't think we've got Bradshaw, of course, and I love Bradders, and I think our strikers are going to be Bradshaw and Olafay, and obviously you've got Bennett there that can play up front as well. I think we need another centre forward, but I think we're going to go after these wide men. Burke, obviously Rodoni and Ferguson. They're not. We need an out-and-out striker, but obviously Rowett doesn't usually play that. He loves these wide men, then he coming in from out wide. So I think you'll see more of them coming in the strikers. But I would like to see us buy an out-and-out centre forward. Sort of thing of the past now in old school, like centre forward, like a strike partnership. I used to love like the old strike duos. That don't happen anymore in football, really, does it? It's like one up top and the rest are like little nippy wingers. This is a good question, Ben. And if I had to choose, as 200 people got within the live stream, I would say, as much as I like Ballard, not sure if we really need him, but I would try and buy him if I could. But if it comes to either or, I'll probably go for Ferguson because we need those types of players a lot more. Right, what's going on with this? Is it going to pop up on my thing or not? It's 8:59. 209 people in the live stream. I should be a bit more technical, but I can't be because I'm just sitting on my phone tonight. I know it won't go wrong if I'm just sitting there on my blower. Stewie Hobbs out the blue. That's been a blast from the past. Need a new manager to progress. I challenge everyone to watch that interview with Rowett and not be impressed or fooled by what he said. Here we go. Oh, it is, and it's Stoke at home. First game of the season. That's underwhelming, isn't it? Right, the season starts as this. Stoke at home, first game of the season. QPR, of course, is a local one. I forgot that one, didn't I? Stoke at home, first game of the season, and we finish the season at home again to Blackburn Rovers. For those craving that weekend in Blackpool, we do travel to Blackpool the week before, the 29th of April. Big ones. Oh, Saturday the 28th of January, which means nothing to you lot, but it's my birthday. There is a game, and it's going to be FA Cup, provided we're not already out. No, because that'll be like the third round, won't it? New Year's Day, Rotherham at home. Boxing Day, here we go. That's one. Boxing Day, Watford away. And then in between Christmas, Bristol City at home. So we've got Watford, Bristol City and Rotherham. 2 at home. The only one away is Watford. In between, what's grabbing you as an exciting fixture off there? Of course, there is the winter break this year. The last game will be on Saturday, the 12th of November against Preston away. Oh, could be swerving that one. I might try and get out to the World Cup if I can, but I'd love to do that. If I can find a bit of sponsorship, I will do it. And then after the international, I didn't realise that after the international break, the World Cup in this instance, Saturday the 10th of December, Wigan at home is the next game we play. Luton away, Saturday the 17th of December. It's an evil place, but it's a good away day, isn't it? That'll be an interesting one. Let's look for a really shit fixture. Look for a really, really shit fixture. Let's see what. There you go. Oh, that's a home game. Middlesbrough away, Saturday the 14th of January. Birmingham away is in midweek. Easy for me to say. West Brom, Saturday the 22nd of October at home to West Brom. One for Jed Wallace's diary. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets Millwall that day. Yeah, I found a shit fixture. Rotherham away. Hands up who's going Rotherham away on Wednesday the 5th of October. Oh, it'll be cold. It'll be horrible. It'll be midweek. It will be a long, long way away. So we start our season at home to Stoke and we finish it at home to Blackburn. Last season we started and finished the season away. This season it's flipped and we have 2 home games. I'll be honest, not bowling me over the opening fixture of the season. Sheffield United away, however, the following Saturday does grab me. And if we get a few good signings behind us, a good start against Stoke, it's always a good crowd that we take up to Bristol. Sheffield United. Why have I said Bristol? If I had to pick a team out of the Championship and name one, Bristol City would be the last one that I would pick. So why has that just rolled off my tongue? Strange. Anyway, let's keep going. Saturday the 10th of September, Sunderland away. I could be corporate for that one on the other end. In corporate, so I'll get some videos of our fans when we score 4 goals. Obviously, that'd be something different, wouldn't it? And yeah, other than that, I'll be honest, nothing's really bowling me over this year. Nothing's really bowling me over. QPR away is always a good one, I suppose. Reading away, boring. Tony Warner out Reading, by the way, as the goalkeeper coach. West Brom at home, October the 22nd. The return of Jed Wallace. Oh, Burnley away, Tuesday the 30th of August. Why? Why on a Tuesday? Why are you doing this to my life? I mean, that's one where I just don't want anyone to go today. Why would you do that? Why? And then to be fair, the Christmas fixtures, you can't argue with. When's Watford away? So I forgot you lot. I haven't forgot you lot, Ari. I'm just looking at it and you can just watch my reaction. Why not? I will have a chat again in a minute about questions, games you're looking forward to, players potentially coming in. There should be some today. I really, really hope. Why can't I find Watford away on the fucking... Oh, there it is. Watford away. So our Christmas period... Xmas period, Watford away, Boxing Day. Well, we've been there before, haven't we? Well, of course we've been there before, but I mean on Boxing Day. And then in between Christmas as well, the 2 home games are less inspiring. Bristol City and Rotherham. B City on the 29th. And the first is at home to Rotherham. There you go. So we start the season at the Den against Gary Rowett's former club, Stoke City. Followed up by the following week, a nice trip to Bramall Lane, fantastic stadium, and Sheffield United away. Another fixture standing out for me in there, of course, is the return of Jed Wallace. He will come back to the Den in October with West Bromwich Albion. Hopefully he's not injured. And then the Christmas fixtures are, one I'm really looking forward to is Watford away, Boxing Day, followed by 2 home games, Bristol City, uninspiring on the 29th of January, and New Year's Day at home to Rotherham. We finished the season at home as well against, not Tony Mowbray, he left. Who's the Blackburn manager now? Against Blackburn Rovers at home. So a home start, a home finish. Polar opposites the last season. Right. They're the ones that I've gone with. Sheffield United away, looking forward to that. Watford away, looking forward to that. I mean, Sunderland at home will be a good game. They'll bring a good crowd. Right, let's go to the questions. Matthew Lumsden. What are you saying, Matt? You're saying any updates on Jack Rudoni? No, what I put out yesterday is what I put out. Look, he's League Two player now, Rudoni. They're being brave by saying, well, we want to keep him. Johnny Jackson, of course, now the ex-Charlton manager, is the AFC Wimbledon manager. And he's saying, we want to keep him at all costs. It's not going to happen. They've dropped into League Two. And they're not going to be able to turn down the sort of money that they're being offered. What he did say was, we don't want to sell him. However, if the bid was to get raised, we'd have no choice. So I think a few teams, including ourselves, will or maybe have already matched the pricing, which I imagine to be 1.5-ish million. Problem we got is Huddersfield, Bristol City, and Sunderland are also interested. The advantage we got is from the southeast. He's obviously been playing and living his whole life just up the road for the Wombles. And something that I didn't incorporate in my video yesterday, which someone very cleverly spotted for me. Well done to whoever that was. I can't think. I'll look on the YouTube comments later. Pat yourself on the back. That Alex Pearce is now at AFC Wimbledon. So is Pearcey doing his bit? Is he getting into Jack Rudoni? I think it's a very strong possibility that we could get him if I'm winning. Greetings from Argentina. Argentina. Thanks for tuning in. Neo. I don't know if that's the worst shout I've ever heard or the best shout I've ever heard. I don't personally like roller coasters. I went down to Rye Harbour. It's like Canberra Sands. I'm down on Sussex coast. My parents have got a place down. I took my kids down there for the weekend, and we went to like a little fair. And my kids are 15. My sons are 15 and 8, and my 8-year-old was absolutely pissing himself because they won't ever have a photo, like a family photo. So basically, if I say let's have a photo, the oldest one goes no, and then the youngest one repeats what the oldest one says. So I said to him, I'll get on that roller coaster if you have a photo. So I got bribed with a family photo, and honestly, I absolutely shit myself with roller coasters. They're not for me, but I like your enthusiasm, and I love the purity of your post, Joe, because I'm sure a lot of Millwall fans will be doing other things than going all the towers that day. Good luck to you. Andy East. Good morning, mate. How are you? I'm very, very well. Thank you. Joe Turner saying, we'll struggle this year, Dan. I think we're going to be tough. Playoffs too much of a stretch. Do you know what? I'm so torn this year. I honestly, if you said, where are we going to finish? I think we started last season, I said 12th. And we finished just above that, didn't we? I said between 12th and 15th, I think. I think we finished. Did we finish 9th in the end? 10th? Anyway. But I really can't tell you this year. I'm obviously worried about all the players, and I've been worried about the imminent departure of all these loans of all these players. But I can't work out this year. And I will keep referring to the fact that Gary Rowett is he's really impressed me for some reason. I don't know. He's like a new man. I'm just going to put some graphics in so we can see what the fixtures are. I don't know. I'm really puzzled as to what's going on. So I'm just going to put these in so we can talk Watford away. In a second, I'll answer some more questions. I need someone on this tonight. I need someone doing this shit for me. We're starting and finishing at home though this year. I have got the box this year. I'm moving into box 2, which is I want to scroll on that. Oh no, let's leave it there like that. Fuck it. We've got sorry. There we go. Show that now. There it is. Some fixtures, like obviously we'll grab you on first and then the last and then in between are on the screen. Yeah, we're back in the box this year, so the live streams will continue. I'm not in box 1. I've moved along to box 2. Good boys. Had a few good chats with them last year. I knew a couple of them anyway from before. But obviously we're not doing the guy who had box 1 last year, he's not doing it this year. So box 2 is better as well because it's not right underneath the scoreboard. Brings you quite a lot further. I used to sit like the furthest one in the corner for box one, but box two I'm going to sit furthest the other way. So it's like 20 seats further down. So yeah, the live streams will return this season. But where are we going to be this year? That's a really good question. I couldn't scope it in a minute. But Rowett, I don't know, he's like a different type of man. He's given me a hope. He really has given me hope, Rowett. He really, really has. I'm hoping we're going to be announcing some players today. I mean, Ollie Burke is. If we don't announce Ollie Burke by the end of the week, I don't know what's happened. Josh, you're saying Lovelace has gone. Where have you seen that, Josh? Because I haven't seen it yet. Lovelace has gone Rangers. At least we will get some conversation. Well, if he does, we will. And I didn't mention him, did I? Because I keep forgetting he's at the club. But we won't get nothing. There's a lot of talk going on in a minute. Good question, Joe. Do I think we can get 10 goals out of our strikers this year? What, collectively or individually? Well, Bradshaw will get 10, I would imagine. No dating. We're busy for the next 10 months. We're being geezers, aren't we? We're going football. I've got another one. For me. Right. Okay. Well, that's a video that I can. What's this dating thing doing? I'll have a look, and obviously there'll be videos out during the day. But I don't think I've said this before. I don't think Lovelace is going to stay. I'll be very, very interested to see that develop throughout the day. I'm indoors again today. I'm going to work tomorrow, but I took yesterday and today off for this exact reason, to get videos pumping out. There's 4 videos that went out yesterday. This is the first video today, and hopefully I won't be doing as Zach Lovelace leaves the club, but I think it's imminent. You know, we won't get as much compensation if he joins a Scottish side for some reason, but I'm pretty sure he's going to leave the club, to be honest. That's a good question, Bal. How does Rowett sign the new contract? God, imagine he walks, like literally just walked, like tomorrow. That would leave us in turmoil. He would fucking get some serious hate. I'm not saying he's going to, because he looks fully invested. He looked confident. He got a bit of swagger about him, GR. Swagger I didn't know he had, if I'm honest. Anthony Smith, yeah, and also Burnley away midweek, mate. They're 2-1. And they're the two that I said I've not done in the. There's 2 grounds I haven't done in the division. Rotherham's new ground and Burnley. People talking in our box about doing Sunderland away on the 10th. How much will it cost to replace a player like Jeb Wallace? Well, hopefully 1.5 million. Jack Rudani, but I can't see it. I don't know. I mean, is he replaceable? He's to an exact. You can't clone him. There'll be others similar to him, but I think it's going to be very, very difficult. I think in time, I don't think it's money. You know, transfers don't always work out. Players don't always work out. You don't always get out of them what you think you're going to do. I think it's a matter of time, really, till we find someone to replace Jed. Not the perfect match. As much as I'm moaning about Jed, I don't think you're going to get anyone that's better than him for us. If you can get near his level, let's hope so. Oh, yeah. Paul Eiffel is my daughter's coach out here in Christchurch United in New Zealand. Yeah, legend. Good man. Been on the show. The first ever guest on Lions Lounge Lockdown. Let's check that one out if you haven't already. EFL Cup draw at 3 p.m. I don't think I'm going to go back live for that. I won't be going back live for that, but I will post some stuff up as and when. But look, fucking dating thing. There you go, George. George has got it. Look, someone's getting nicked. Sunderland away on my birthday weekend. Yeah, I'm nicked. In Newcastle incoming. Love that one, George. Why not, mate? Enjoy yourself. Lovelace gone Rangers. People were saying, well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the stream and I am going to do a video on Zach Lovelace. And that's something you've all got to look forward to. Another player out the door. Surely they'll announce Burke in today. Hopefully amongst others. I'll be honest, I usually hear rumours. I've heard nothing other than Burke. Burke's done. I know that for a fact. Other than that, I've not heard anything. Not had any inside info on any players. God's honest truth. So there you go. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Quick recap of the fixtures. We start the season at home to Gary Rowett's old side, Stoke City. After that, we're away to Sheffield United the following Saturday. October is when Jed Wallace will return to the Den with his new club, West Bromwich Albion. And then the Christmas matches are Watford away, Boxing Day. That brings back memories. Bristol City at home on the 29th. Rotherham at home on New Year's Day. And then we finish the season at home against Blackburn Rovers. Oh, dear. Let's fucking hope you definitely didn't. Let's hope you definitely didn't. But, yeah, videos going out throughout the day, hopefully. Looks like we're starting with a Zach Lovelace one. Another player out the door. Keep the faith. Gary Rowett has impressed me lately, Gary Rowett, by getting rid of all our players. Unless he's just completely lost the plot. But if you get a chance, watch that video with him, that interview on the Recast app. Because it's given me a little bit of reassurance. Please subscribe to Lionstv. It's good to be back. Come on, you Lions.